Gross domestic product is the value of all final goods and services produced within the territory of a country during 1 year. This is the definition of GDP. Calculation of GDP is pretty simple. You take all the goods and services that were produced in the country and add the price of every single product. You will get a huge number. This is known as GDP. If more and more goods are produced, higher will be the GDP. And if lesser goods are produced, less will be the GDP. GDP has geographical range. Only those goods which are produced within the boundary of a country are considered in the calculation. When you purchase a mobile phone that was imported from China, it is not added to India's GDP, but it is calculated in China's GDP. Hence, imported goods are not considered in calculation of GDP. GDP also has a reference time period. You cannot add goods of last 5 years to get a bigger GDP. Goods and services of only that particular year is added in the calculation. Every year has a different GDP, but we don't say GDP of 2017 or GDP of 2018 because it is financial year that is taken as reference and not calendar year. Calendar year is from January to December, while financial year is from April to March of next year. Hence, it is GDP of 2016 and 17 or 2017 and 18. Only final goods are considered and not intermediate goods. Mobile phone is final good. Battery and display are intermediate goods. When display manufacturing company sells display to Samsung, it is not considered in GDP calculation. This is to prevent double counting of same item. Only prices of end product is considered as it includes prices of all intermediate goods. But how do we get to know how much goods were produced or what is the price of each item? Central Statistics Office collects these data from different departments and state governments. For example, production related data comes from DIPP of Ministry of Commerce and Industries. Price related data comes from Price Monitoring Cell of Department of Consumer Affairs. For each item, there are two prices, factor price and market price. When an item is produced in factory, the cost incurred is called factory or factor price. When taxes are added, it becomes market price. It's just like when you go to McDonald's. On the board it says 50 rupees for a burger. When you try to purchase, he will ask you for 65 rupees. He will say 50 rupees was the factor price of the burger. After adding taxes, it became 65, which is the market price of that burger. Earlier, GDP was calculated using factor price. Since 2015, it is calculated using market price. Growth rate is percentage increase in GDP of an year from previous year. Suppose GDP for last year was 1000 crores and GDP for this year is 1080 crore, an increase of 80 crore from previous year. Then percentage increase is 8%. This is growth rate of an economy. But prices keep changing from year to year. In that case, comparison is not possible. Same quantity of goods produced will give bigger GDP just because of rises in prices without any real increase in production. To solve this, one base year is taken as standard reference. It is currently 2011 and 12. Price level of this base year is used to calculate GDP for all subsequent years. Since it is calculated using 2011 and 12 base year price level, it is called GDP at constant prices. If you calculate it using price level of that particular year, then it is called GDP at current prices. The bigger question, why do we calculate GDP? GDP is used to track performance of an economy. If GDP increases from year to year, we are on a happy trajectory. If this growth decreases, then it's not so welcome and government may have to change its policies. Hence, GDP is an indicator of economic health of a nation. IMF and World Bank use GDP to compare and analyze member countries. Size of an economy is determined by GDP. Accordingly, US is ranked at top with nearly $20 trillion. China is second with $14 trillion and India is ranked 6th with $2.8 trillion. Let us now look at some of the drawbacks of GDP method. GDP measures only size and quantity of an economy and not its qualitative aspects. For example, per capita GDP. It is GDP of a country divided by its population. UK and India have almost equal GDPs. But UK's per capita GDP is nearly $40,000, while it is only $2,200 for India. And the biggest weakness of GDP is it does not account for informal economy. Someone producing and selling goods in village in informal market is not counted in GDP. It matters as nearly 85% of our workforce is in informal sector. Last but not the least, income inequality, happiness, etc. are not counted in GDP. Yet, GDP is the single standard indicator used across the world by different countries.